Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Jen coming at you on my downtime. Hope you're all having a great day. I'm having my coffee. I don't know, I just felt like vlogging today. I don't have anything in mind to really discuss right now. I'm just on Facebook catching up with a couple of friends, and I noticed that a couple of them are, kind of going through some odd luck, and one of them made a really awesome recipe, and it sounds really good. You know who you are. Send me the recipe. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm just chilling out on Facebook right now, and, I've been checking my, this one account on this one website, which I'm not going to give out the information right away until I know it works. You guys know me. I will try something before I totally tell you about it. I don't like giving stuff away and putting people in harm's way if something doesn't work. I do have to say, though, when I created an account and a profile on that website, and I created a couple of what is called gigs on that website, which is basically, projects that you're willing to do for other people, I've noticed that, the next day, the same day that my first gig got approved by the website admin, I had one person contact me, which is really cool. That's always awesome to see, like, when you're first doing something and you're opening yourself up to, like, a new project, whether, you're creating a new channel on YouTube, or maybe you're starting to write articles for a website or whatever, and, you get your first viewer, or your first reader, or your first subscriber. It's always exciting. I love that feeling. No deals have been made yet. I've had a couple of people, 3 people actually, talk to me so far, and, I've actually been on that website, I believe, since Monday this week, and today is Wednesday. It's been 3 days, and I've had 3 people talk to me. One person on the first day that my first gig was accepted, 2 people the next day, and then after that nobody's really spoken with me, so I'm trying to find ways that I can, build that up. Yeah. But I am working on that. I'm just doing that, but, yeah. Because I don't want to give too many, like, details away, and the reason why I don't is because if this does not work out for me, I don't want to put you guys, in harm's way and have something not work for you, just in case, I look out for my people. I don't try to screw anybody over. So, I'm hoping that this thing works out. It's only the first week. I understand that, for something to build and for something to really take shape, it takes time. It takes a couple of weeks, sometimes a month, sometimes whatever. It is what it is. You just have to work at it. But I am hoping that something comes through very soon. It would be very nice. It would be very nice. I'm actually gonna, I'm actually gonna create a blog, for this project, the gigs that I'm doing on this one website, and also for eHow, because I've noticed that, excuse me again, I cannot stop burping, I'm sorry. I've been a part of eHow since 2008 now, and I've got a lot of readership going on. I have a lot of people that, are reading my things, and these are also fellow writers that like to write about different topics, and I really like that. Basically on eHow I cover marketing, I cover business, I cover, digital media. Actually, I want to get more into covering digital media because that's becoming my forte now. That's something that I really want to, really hone in on. It's exciting. So yeah, that's that's what I want to do. Like the website eHow and the other website I'm kind of working on right now. I want to kind of throw those two together on a blog, and basically when I blog every day, I want to blog about digital technology, mainly digital media. Ideas that I could possibly give other people, for, what they could do if they're interested in doing it on digital media. If you want to run your own talk show, if you want to, come up with your own video series for something, if, you know, you want to become a citizen journalist or whatever, you know, I want to really get into it and talk about it with people. And I also want to share my projects with people too. I want people to know what I'm doing. This way they, you know, get an understanding that I do have at least somewhat of a knowledge base of what I'm talking about. I like to be that consultant, you know, like that go-to person. So that's one reason I'm making, well, I'm going to make the blog that I'm going to make. I didn't make it yet because I want to collect enough media to put on it, because I figure if I'm going to start something out, I may as well start it out right. What's the sense of putting something up if it's going to be empty and nobody's going to read it? There's nothing to read there. It just doesn't make sense to do that. And that's one tip that I give to anybody who talks to me, and, you know, let me just share that now. If you plan on opening like a new YouTube channel that's a part of a big project that you're doing, or just that in itself, or, you know, you start anything on the internet in regards to digital media, you have to have media, you have to have content to put in it as soon as you open up that profile. Boom, like magic. As if, you know, as if it were like there for years, even though you just created it in like 5 minutes. It takes only 5 minutes to create something after you've gathered up all that media to put on it. Bam! And that's it. You're open for business, or you're open for a show, or open for whatever. And, yeah, that's advice that I like to give anybody when they start a project, any project. You know, collect your media first and then open it. And then start interacting with people. Because that's really where it's at. Especially when you're working with digital media. A lot of the digital media has a social media aspect to it. Even though it's not a social media website like YouTube, MySpace, Twitter. You interact a lot on those websites, yes. But what about websites like your blog? That's not a social media website or a hub or a platform. That's your blog. That's kind of like a diary or online newspaper of sorts. But it still has that social media aspect to it because people are able to engage with you and people are able to discuss stuff with you and leave comments and all that stuff. It's not like a one-sided thing where like, here's the newspaper, you read it, ingest it, whether you can shit it out nice or not, I'm sorry, I'm not going to hear about it later because I don't care. No, this is totally different, and I love it. Yeah, I've gone way off on a tangent. I don't know, I'm having random thoughts right now. Every random thought I just felt like sharing with you there. I hope you don't mind. Sorry. Oh gosh, I have those days where like I have, excuse me, like I have, you know, thoughts just rolling around in my mind, and whether like they seem consistent or not, they always connect in one way or another, like creating something really awesome and amazing that I really want to do. And I'm being goofy. Yay! Oh, coffee. I woke up at 6 o'clock tonight. Yes, I woke up at 6 I was gonna say a.m. I woke up at 6 p.m. in the evening because I was up all night working. At least I only pulled like 10-12 hours. The night before that I pulled 18 hours. I don't know how the hell I did it. I didn't even have a Monster energy drink. Unbelievable. It was just coffee and water the whole time, and soda when I still had it. I ran out. That's okay. I gotta do some shopping. But yeah, you know, I have to give some shout-outs. I'm only going to use first names. I'm not going to use full names because, you know, I don't want to upset anybody or, you know, give away your identity and have people harass you, etc. You understand. Melissa, I want to give a big shout-out to you for mentioning, you know, breaded steak. I'm like, dude, that's awesome. I totally want to do that. And I made a shopping list, you know, kind of based around some of the things that have, you know, have been discussed on Facebook so far tonight. Margie, you know who you are, girl. You mentioned blueberry tea. That's like one of my favorites. It really is. It's one of my favorites. And I ran out and I just thought, well, so what? I'm gonna you know, I'm gonna put off getting it because I really don't feel like spending the money right now. But you know what? It's worth it. It's totally worth it. It really is. I love blueberry tea. That stuff is awesome. That stuff is really good. But yeah. Alright, shout outs. Love you girls. Ladies, excuse me. Sorry. Fuck it, I'll do it myself. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. Love you guys. Thank you for watching me. This has just been a random vlog with random thoughts happening. Excuse it. It happens. No, it's not verbal diarrhea. It's just gas. No, I'm kidding. Bleh. Anyway. Good grief. Yeah, I've noticed that, like, just about every single video I do, I always have gas. And it's always burping. I've noticed I have a lot of gas. And I blame it on the coffee. I really do, because coffee does have a way of giving you gas. Like, seriously. Oh, wait, wasn't I supposed to let you guys go? Sorry. I'll see you later.